Welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. And you know what? The NetWORKcation is this week, and I'm so excited to introduce you to some of the people who are going to be in the room. And I have Eric Bryant from the Miami-Dade Public Schools. I'm so excited to have you because last time we had Broward, now we're going to have both. And then Rich Rogers joins us again from 6 Degrees Golf Networking Group, and we'll just say his other job. So, so what I want you guys to do is introduce yourselves, give us an idea of who you are, what you do, how you work with small businesses that are coming to the room, who might want to be in the room. Explain to us who you are, and just tell us some of the things you have coming up that we can partner with.
So thank you, Jacqueline. It's a great honor to be a part of NetWORKcation. It'll actually be my first time. So I'm excited about being there, representing Miami-Dade County Public Schools. So my name is Eric Bryant. I'm the Executive Director for Small Business with Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Our office is known as Business Access, and we do just that. We want to make sure that our small businesses have access to our government contracting. So if you're a small business that operates in professional services, goods and services, architect, engineering, construction, we want to engage with you. We want you a part of doing business with Miami-Dade County Public Schools. And one of the things that we focus on is our small business certification. What that means is there's an online application, there's some requirements, eligibility requirements, and then there's documentation that you submit online. We can help you with that process from start to finish, whether it be on Zoom, in person, or over the phone. But we want to make sure that you have access to our contracting opportunities. And we're buying everything over here, from construction, from pens to paper towels. We need everything. And the goal is always to provide a safe and great learning environment for our students. That's the nucleus of Miami-Dade County Public Schools. But if you have a small business, we're open for business, and we can't wait to meet you as well as network with you for these opportunities that we have with Miami-Dade County Public Schools.
And I have to tell you, they're great opportunities. A revenue generator you might not even have considered before. This is a great opportunity to partner with the Miami-Dade Public Schools and just get connected on another level. And so I'm looking forward to having you in the room. And then Erica Brown, I believe, is joining you as well. So excited to have you. So Rich Rogers, I'm going to jump to you. 6 Degrees Golf Networking Group. I have shared multiple stories about you on Newsworthy Stories, but love having you at the NetWORKcation. Last time you had to pull out, you couldn't make it, you weren't, up to speed. So talk to us about 6 Degrees Golf Networking and then your experience at the NetWORKation, please.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thanks, Jacqueline. Yeah, I've gone to two, and I just love the location. It's one of my favorite locations in South Florida. And but a little bit about myself. I moved to South Florida many years ago to play professional golf, and I did that for several years. It didn't work, so I had to go get a real job. I was introduced to the insurance business, and I sold every single type of insurance policy over a long period of time. And my specialty now, which I centered into a few decades ago, is helping business owners with their employee benefits, trying to reduce out-of-pocket costs for employees. So that's my real job. We're really good in that space. We like to work with companies of 100 and under. And the way that I meet them is I created a networking group that's very atypical of anything that's out there. We just finished our 20th year last year, and we're looking to meet business owners, head of business development for companies where somebody in the company plays golf, or more importantly, somebody wants to learn how to play golf. So we've brought a lot of new golfers to the game, Jacqueline being one of them. I think after we introduced you to golf, you ended up buying your own set of clubs.
I do. Right? I have my own set now. I'm so excited. I am off and running.
There you are going. And we've introduced dozens of people to the game of golf. And and what we really do is we help presidents get out of the office more to play golf, because there's a lot of people that play golf, but we all get stuck in the day-to-day operations of our own business, whatever it be. And before you know it, it's Friday night at 8 o'clock and you're not playing golf. You don't want to get up on Saturday morning because you just worked 60 hours. And before you know it, it's Monday morning, right? So, but we created a very unique opportunity to help business owners try to get their business to the next level.
And it's 100% fun,
It
and it
is.
is the best way to network. Next to the networkation are evil. I'll say equal, right? But also, many of the people from the networkation have also gone, have met,
Right.
you know, Rich at the networkation and have gone and checked it out. So I hope you will do the same. But he's 100% correct about getting out. There's a lot of us working from home or from multiple different places. But when you get a chance to get out uh, and network, but we're actually doing business, and that's how I feel about the networkation. Yes, we're by the beach. It's in this great atmosphere, but it makes a great atmosphere to do business. So I'm looking forward to seeing both of you in the room, and we have so many more people coming as well. Um, but I wanted to give you an insight on the two of you. So I'm looking forward to meeting with you.
Great.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank
See you
you.
next
Thank you so
year.
Thanks,
much.
Jacqueline. Looking forward to meeting you there, Eric.
Oh yeah, me too, Rich. Thank you. See you soon.
Have a great day.
Also joining us at the networkation is going to be Crystal Gifford, and I'm so excited because she is so unique. She's a professor, in economics, but she has developed curriculum that I really think any parent is going to be interested in, but also educators on all levels, private schools and hopefully public schools as well. So let me introduce to you Crystal Gifford. And Crystal, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and so people can know who they're going to meet at the networkation.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Miss Jacqueline. It's so great to be here. I'm Dr. Crystal Gifford, and I am the founder and creator of EdTech Global. We focus on education and technology, and especially the decision-making lane of technology. Spending many years as a professor building curriculum, I was really a student of students. And what does it take for students to learn, for students to grow, to take ownership? And often in education they ask you, what's your teaching philosophy? And for me, that is that if we can gain ownership, if we can get our students to take ownership of their learning, then the rest happens naturally. For me, it's akin to the surround yourself with the 5 people you want to be like, and you'll be that. If we can get ownership of students, they will naturally learn, and we don't have to make them, we don't have to force them. And so what I've been up to these past few years as an entrepreneur is building the technology that helps the decision-making part of being a learner a little easier, a little more focused. And most importantly, as we get more and more in the age of AI and more content is coming at us and there's more, how do we discern and separate that down so that we can make those good decisions? And so I've found a way to use technology to invert the AI conundrum of, rather than AI feeding us data, AI asks us the right questions. I call it human intelligence. And by asking us the right questions, then it can help us disseminate what that means for us and the decisions that we have to make.
So, tell us a little bit about TestFit as well, because we are in the testing season. And so for some parents, this is just the timing is perfect. So tell us a little bit about TestFit and how that's a benefit to schools.
Yeah, so in working with a private school, a private high school, what I found was one of the biggest decisions that parents and teachers and administrators have to make is, which test is a student going to take? In fact, we find that the test they choose will affect their scores by quite a bit, up to 150 to 300 points, based on, is this the right fit for the student? So I developed a tool, it's called TestFit, and in less than 20 minutes, students can find out which test is the best fit for them, ACT or SAT. Now, why does that matter? It matters because if you focus early, you can expand your scores more. And so we're really allowing students to take out the guesswork and add in the focus so that we can boost scores, get those college entry. We really want students to get to the college of their choice. And that's what we're helping do.
Wow. That was, that's what sold me right away, right? Because I have a student still in high school, and I was just like, oh, that would just be so wonderful if 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 she understood which one,
Hmm.
those tests. They're so important, but it drives you crazy because there's so much dependent on these tests, and they've worked so hard in all these other subjects. So it's just I just think what you do is intriguing, especially
Thank you.
even the leadership, the archetypes, the genius archetypes. I can't wait to learn more about the genius archetypes that she
Yes.
shares on how you make your leadership decisions. I mean, we all need to take that test, because it helps us partner with the better genius, right? Or the other genius that makes us an even stronger leader. If we know who to partner with, if you're a visionary, then you can partner with somebody who's more structured, that can
Yeah, we sure didn't. We didn't leave the teachers or the admin out. We have tools for the students to help them decide, and then we have the tools for the leaders, the teachers, the admin, that helps them determine like what kind of leader am I? What drives the decisions that I make, and then how do I take that piece that I have, that gift, that talent, that natural inclination that I have, and use it inside the organization where I teach or I work or I serve.
yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait for people to meet you, Crystal, um, at the networkation. So this week we are going to see you Thursday and in the room. And if you need to connect with her, then please be in that room as well. But you don't have to wait till the networkation to reach out to her. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you in the room.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be there and for all the people I'm going to meet and to stand beside you, Miss Jacqueline, and just see your genius shine as well.
Thank you. I really am looking forward to it. You're a gem. So
Thank
excited.
you.
See you there.